Hey guys!
Hello!
Today we are going to drive up to North Clermont, the north section of Clermont. 2 videos ago, I believe, we did South Clermont. And we'll link that so you can watch that one as well. But we wanted to show you more of the new construction things that are happening in the area and why we love Clermont so much.
Another beautiful sunny day, and we're actually going through some of the hills right now.
So 2 of the reasons why, maybe 3 of the reasons why we really love Clermont is, number 1, we have rolling hills here. Like Florida's flat, but when you get into Clermont, you think you're somewhere else, which really inspired us to live here.
And you know, we talk about it a lot, but whenever anybody comes to visit, they start to feel the same way. So.
Right. And the chain of lakes, you have like 14, 15 lakes all in a chain. So if you're a boat, on your boat.
You know, or if you just want to look at some beautiful lakes, that too, you don't actually have to be on the water.
Right. So we're going to go beyond Ridgeview, and Ridgeview in our last video, that's kind of mid-Clermont. So that's where they're going to build the Olympus Center, and you got the Wellness Way going through. But we're going to head up to the north side. We're going to show you some of the hills, some of the streets. I think we should take them down hooks. What do you think?
I think so.
That's a cool street.
Yeah.
And then we're going to show you Dreamfinders. We're going to go over to Crestview, and then that's Taylor Morrison. And then we're going to go up to Highland. Love Highland. Love the area.
Love Highland, yeah.
That's another Taylor Morrison. We'll do Canyons and the Esplanade. So, and then I think we should take them over to one of our favorite spots, Waterfront Park.
Oh yeah.
And show you why people love it here. Well, you know what the attraction is. There's so much to do here that you're not disappointed. A lot of people come in and they call us, we show them around, and from watching our videos, they fell in love with Clermont, and then they watch our videos, then they call us, come in, they're like, oh my gosh, I recognize this, I recognize that, and that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Today, this is a longer video. We have a lot of territory to cover, and we're starting on 27 North, and we'll be heading all the way up through the hills.
I think this goes to show you how spread out Clermont really is.
We received a message from one of our viewers asking about shopping. What type of shopping is here in Clermont? Well, I can tell you there is a lot, so let's just kind of go over that first. The deeper we get into North Clermont, the hillier it gets.
Oh yeah, you can see a nice little hill right here, can't you?
Yeah, and you know, as far as we're going to talk about a little bit about shopping, we have tons of shopping here. You don't lack for anything when it comes to shopping. Now, if you're looking for the big, massive mall, you do have to go into Orlando, which could be, depending on traffic, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, but they are also closer in is an outlet mall, which a lot of people like to go to, and that's closer to Disney.
Sure.
Now we're approaching Kohl's. That'll be one of our first bigger stores on your left. And I'm going to turn you around. I don't know if you can see it that well, but here is our Kohl's.
And there's a bunch of littler stores in there too. It's a little more variety to choose from in there.
Right. All right. So then we're going to go over to our other shopping area, and yeah, like he said, there's restaurants everywhere. There's little shops that you can choose from, but the area we're going to take you to next, we're just now passing a Walmart. So Clermont has 2 Walmarts, one, as you've seen in my other video, in the south part of Clermont, and we just passed the Walmart in the north part.
And there's a BJ's Wholesale, which is like a Sam's or Costco here, right on the right, just past Walmart as well.
We have Aldi, we have,
Well, there's a Publix every 2 miles.
I know, that's kind of the big joke.
And for those of you that don't know, Publix is a grocery store here, very popular one.
All right, we are turning Phillips Road, and we're still on 27. But there's a lot of shopping on 50, so depending on which way you're going, you have a lot of options. All right, we're turning in here. This is where you're going to find your movie theater. They have a lot of fun stuff in here, as well as restaurants.
There's a microbrew that has entertainment. Everybody loves a Dollar Tree.
So straight ahead is your Epic Theater, and they have the reclining seats and the rocking seats and all that. So this World of Beer is pretty cool that we're about to pass.
Yeah, it all opens up, and they have the usual
outdoor seating
with a singer and guitar, guitar player.
We talk about our hills, so we had to show you Sugarloaf Mountain, which is nearby. It's one of the highest points in Florida, measuring 312 feet above sea level.
So now we're back on Hartwood Marsh. This is going towards Dreamfinders, and we're going to go through there and kind of show you what's happening in the area. Another thing you'll find is there's a lot of storage facilities around here. Since we're such a big boating and RV community, they have a lot of places where you can store your big boy toys.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
To the right, we're turning into Dreamfinders. I didn't think this thing would ever come together. Every time we pass by, all we would see is dirt. So it's
yeah, that did seem to take forever.
I know, and it's so good to see homes finally going up in here.
This community is going to have 321 single-family home sites. It's going to have 40, 50, and 60-foot lot options.
Yeah, and they're using one of their most popular designs with some new designs for the 40-foot plans.
There's going to be 13 floor plans in this community, and it will include a swimming pool with cabanas. Remember, prices are subject to change, and they will, and this does not include the lot premiums or upgrades.
You can get floor plans as small as 1,654 square feet and all the way up to 4,170 square feet. And you can get up to a 6-bedroom home in here.
We are now leaving the Dreamfinder community and turning right on Hartwood Marsh. If you continue straight on Hartwood Marsh, it would take you right into Winter Garden, but we're going to turn left on Hancock.
Let's play the Did You Know game.
All right. Well, Travel and Leisure came out with the 15 best lake towns in the U.S. from Maine to California. And guess who was on the list?
Clermont.
Yes, you're right. We're so proud. The article went on to say that not only were these towns on the waterfront of the country's most clearest lakes, is that they were also part of bustling town centers and lively culture within.
Now you've heard us talk about our 55 plus. To the left, right here at the light, is the back of Kings Ridge. And to the right is the front of Heritage Hills. Now we're about to turn into Crestview. Crestview is a beautiful gated community built by Taylor Morrison. It's high in the hills, and they have some beautiful floor plans in here.
Their 40-foot home sites consist of 5 different models that range from 1,588 to 2,582 square feet. They have 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3.5 baths, and 2-car garages. You also have a 1 or 2-story option in some of the models. In the 50-foot home sites, we have 6 different models, and of course we start to get a little bigger. 1768 to 3422 square feet. Bedrooms are 3 to 4. Baths 2 to 3.5 again, and you do have 2-car garage and 1 or 2-story options as well. We wanted to remind you again that this does not include the lot premiums or upgrades.
This community will have a resort-style pool, a flex field and cabana, as well as a tot lot and pocket parks. If you're interested in this community, check with us because things change all the time and they are going to be releasing some spec homes in the spring. But again, those could be gone already. But if there is any interest, check with us and we'll keep you updated.
Remember that we don't work for the builder or represent the builder. We're local realtors here to give you great information and we're helping you to find your perfect home.
Also remember, if you want buyer representation, you need to call a realtor first. Call us or call your realtor. As soon as you sign into the book or go online and register, that you can no longer be represented. So we just want to make sure that you understand that and that the sales agent at the builder's office works for the builder. Okay, we're out of the neighborhood now. We're heading up towards 50. And like we said, this is 50. There's a lot of shopping here. We're passing Summit Green. You've heard us talk about that with the 55 plus. But there's everything from Hobby Lobby to Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, a lot of other shopping on this road.
As we're driving up to Highland Ranch, we thought this would be a good time to talk about insurance discounts. Most people know that if you have a monitored alarm in your place, that you get an insurance discount. But what else do you get a discount with?
Well, this is a new discount. If you're 50 plus or retired, there is an additional discount.
Also, if you have a single entry or gated community, you get a discount as well.
There's a pretty drive right here. It's like you're going through a little canopy of trees into a cave the way it goes over the road.
All right, we are entering Highland Canyons. Now, if you go straight, you're going to be going toward the Esplanade. But it's such a pretty neighborhood. They have a really cool pool. They have a great amenity center. They have a playground for the kids. I love this community for families especially. So this is Taylor Morrison. They have 50, 60, and 75-foot home sites in here. There are, this community's been building for a long time now, so there are resale, but I really don't see them coming up that often, do you?
No, people don't get rid of them once they're in here.
Beautiful homes. And up here to your right, like in this forest, there's bike trails, there's walking trails. I mean, there's just so much that the community offers. So if you're looking at 50-foot home sites, you're looking at, there's 4 floor plans, and they start between $395 and $463. So lots in here can go anywhere from $20,000 to $90,000. So always remember, you got to add that onto your base price. If you get a 60-foot home site, let's see, there's about 4 floor plans, and they range from $471,000 to $560,000. The 75-foot lots, you have 3 to pick from. You have 4 to 7 bedroom homes, up to 4 baths. Really large homes. You're looking at the 3,226 square feet up to 4,830 square feet. And prices start at $504,000 and go all the way up to $578,000.
It's nice how these homes are all tiered up, and so they all have their own special view as they're looking out.
Another thing that we need to add is a lot of people from out of state, they think that because they're coming to Florida that there is a pool at every house. No, there's not a pool at every house. I know you're in Florida, but there's not a pool at every house. When you see pool after pool after pool,
Vacation homes.
you're talking short-term rentals, vacation homes. But not to say there's not any pools. There are pools here.
But it's not in every home.
It's not in every
Florida.
home, and it's something that you are going to have to put in yourself, most likely. There are a few builders that will add them, but that's kind of fewer and fewer. Canyons, Highland Canyons, we just found out that they will add a pool during their construction phase. So that's, one thing that
Yeah, some of the builders that used to do it have phased it out just because of the difficulty they're having with their builds. They just sort of got that out of the equation,
Yeah, so I just had to throw that in. All right, so now we are heading over to the Esplanade, and it's literally like next door. Now, one of the interesting facts are at the Esplanade, even though they're both Highland and they're both Taylor Morrison, with the 55 plus in the Esplanade, they do not allow kids in the pool. So if you're a grandparent and you want your kids to visit the pool, they would not be allowed to swim at the pool. However, you can come right across here and go over to the canyons. And I think there's a small fee, not much.
They do it's either daily or weekly tickets or something to get in.
It's a small fee, and then you can bring your kids over there, which would be a lot more fun for them anyway. This is a beautiful place. Love the Highlands. We're going to go down and show you the new construction area. There's a lot of building going on over here right now. This is the last phase to the Esplanade. They're not going to be building anymore, but every now and then you get lucky and a resale comes up in here. But again, it's very popular, it's a very desirable area, so it's not all the time. They are so busy building over here. It's crazy. So you're right here by the turnpike. Which could be good or bad for somebody, right? I know that they were talking about there's going to be an entrance that they're going to eventually open up that'll be quicker for you to jump on the turnpike. They are putting some fencing up to help with the sound. There's two collections in here. The Capri collection, which is your smaller units, which is 1,600 to 1,800 square feet. Prices start at $329,000 and go up to $343,000. And then your larger models, which start at 1,886 square feet and go up to 2,275 square feet. Those aren't available till after the first of the year, where they'll have 7 homes and you won't be able to pick out anything. They're spec'd out. So those prices will be between $365,000 and $397,000.
Which means they've already picked out the model and the finishes that are going in, so you get what you get.
Yep, and the lots are $30,000 up, and up. So, prices continue to go up. They're not coming down. If this is something you're thinking of in the near future, we would say sooner than later.
Yep.
People keep saying, "Oh, things are going to change and slow down." Yeah, they may slow down, but they're still going up in price.
They're just going to increase at a slower rate.
Right. That's what we're hearing. Now let's show you some of the finished homes up in here. Really pretty community. Love, again, Taylor Morrison. I love their construction.
And the landscaping is really nice too.
You should see the clubhouse and pool. We do have other videos on that.
Well, they can see it then.
They can see it. So the only 2 communities in here of 55 plus that are still building is this one, which they're running
out.
out.
Yeah.
And Palms of Serenoa. So they still have a ways to go at the Palms. It's a newer community. One is in south part of Clermont, which we have video on that, and one is on this one. So if you're looking for new or newer, these would be your only two communities.
Clubhouse here to the right.
All right, we're gonna head out and we're gonna take you down the drive and show you all the pretty palm trees. One of my favorite things in Florida.
I love palm trees too.
Again, if you went straight across here, you're in the canyons, which is your normal, family residence. And now we're gonna go out. How pretty is this? So I think now we should take them over to Waterfront.
I think that's a great idea.
All right, we're heading over to Waterfront Park. Love that community, love the area. These are older homes. It's more of the historic area, and it's kind of the go-to place for Clermont. There's restaurants. They're really renovating the area, and you'll see, we're going to drive through and you'll see some brick-lined streets, and we have breweries and all kinds of stuff coming in. This is where people come and train for the triathlons, and they go bike riding and all that fun stuff. So we're going to head over there. We're going to show you a little bit of that area and why we like the lake community.
And I think you'll see for yourself just how people just enjoy being outside and being active. It just people gravitate to there.
Now, if you're relocating to our area, we just want to say we get it. We work with more relocation than anything else. We ourselves relocated to Florida. We love Florida so much. We couldn't wait to get out of the cold, but we've been doing real estate for just about 2 decades.
Yeah, been doing it for a while.
We've been doing it for a long time, and we just decided...
She started when she was 4.
4. And, Florida's always been our place, and so many of you we talk to, and you can't wait to get here, and we get that. We were the same way. We couldn't get here fast enough. When we talk to friends up in Chicago and family, and they're freezing right now. I think they're in the 30s, right?
Yeah, we're not.
Today's a cool day. We actually had a cool front.
Yeah,
and,
mid-60s. We're sort of chilled a little bit.
So we just wanted to let you know we get it. All the things that go into moving, and it's scary, but it's exciting.
Yeah, but that's what we're here for, is to help you through it and help you figure it out. Just add a sense of calming and just to help answer your questions and just make sure you feel good about what you're doing.
Absolutely.
We're now at the first part of Waterfront Park. This is a jogging, walking, biking trail that's here. There's a play area, a splash pad. Yes, we do have white sandy beaches here on the lake that you can lay out in and go swimming. It's a place that people come to. You should see it on the weekends. It's so active and crazy out here.
And there's a lot of events that happen down here throughout the year. All right, we're approaching the other side, and this is, again, the historic downtown of Clermont. Absolutely beautiful lake.
All these new paver streets that they're putting in is really added.
I don't know if you can see it really well, but yeah, red paver streets, beautiful lakefront. Right up here is Lily's. This is where we talked about where, people come and dock their boats. This is a weekend destination. Not a weekend destination, but it's a place that people come.
It's a happening place.
It's a happening place. There's tons of stuff happening over here. There's a bike shop right over here to your right, and straight up the hill here, we have some new restaurants that have come in.
And more.
Some breweries and pubs, and
more just keep coming.
just keeps coming. They're putting in an art walk. They started that, but they're, eventually it'll be a couple phases that'll go down toward the lake. There's a farmer's market that happens once a week on the weekend here. And they have a lot of festivals down here. They're always doing things down here. Now, our red brick has stopped. I believe they're going to continue on the street.
Yeah,
So,
they're doing it in phases.
yeah, it's phases. But it's a cute little charming downtown area. Now, if you want your big shopping, I mean, if you go down 27, you know, you have your Pennies, your Kohl's, your, you know, your little outdoor mall sections. So you have things that you're more familiar with. This is your historic downtown. So can you see in the distance? Because we're up high, you can see the lake, which is beautiful. I mean, when you're driving around Clermont and you're driving through the hills, I mean, you get peeks of the lakes.
We wanted to thank you for joining us on our tour today.
We have fun showing you around. We have a lot more coming your way, a lot of places to show you. And if you have any questions, call, text, email us. We would love to show you around, or even jump on a Zoom call. You know, we have people that call us all the time and they have questions about the area. And we don't just do Clermont, we do Central Florida. So,
And if you haven't figured it out, we're excited about where we live, and we would love to help you find a place here as well.
so if you're thinking of coming to our area, we do have a relocation guide and a buyer's guide. Just download that. And thanks for stopping by. We love that you watch our videos, and we hope to see you soon.